Yesterday was my most locked in day. You know, I said I was locked. Okay, but I was locked in like I was like taking the order with the headset, then counting change and making this person pay cash. Oh, and what do you want? Oh, here's your change. Okay, Big Mac. Oh, about a Big Mac meal. Oh, you collecting points? Oh, what are the numbers? Like I was locked in. Man, so one thing I was partially struggling with was I just felt like I wasn't progressing. So let me explain what that meant. I had came employed with got trained with 3 other people, and those 3 people were so much better. And yes, they were like 3 to 4 years older than me, and they also, had a job before. But it was just frustrating because I'm like, yeah, I get you had a job before, but this is a whole new environment. And why are you so much faster? Why are you so taking initiative? Like nobody even has to speak to you. And I don't really need anybody to speak to me per se, except I ask questions and they're just on it. They just know it. And then it took me just until a couple of days ago to realize, or like a week or two ago, when I've been working for 2 months, to realize that they probably got 100 to 200 hours and I'm at 50 because I was only working 1 to 2 days a week. So that, number one, explains it. Number two, yeah, it's just like I said in my last video, it was yesterday, 2 days ago. Man, it is hard to just give it your all whenever working at McDonald's and treat it like it's 6-star. That's the mindset that's going to get you promoted. I'm probably not going to get promoted in the next 6 months. But that's the mindset that's going to get you promoted. It's just hard to do it with the intention, because I'm doing it almost with the intention of getting promoted, and I know I'm not going to get promoted for a very long time or ever. So it's that's not the intention that I need. That's not the beneficial intention. But anyways, yeah. And it just clicked. And I was just praying. I asked God to help me have a heart of Colossians 3:23, work at it with all my heart and whatever I do, treating it as working for the Lord, not human masters. I did mess that up a couple times, but that's Colossians 3:23. And yesterday I locked in. Just do. Here you need a stock. Boom, take a stock. Oh, need a change. Oh, need to get a little thing. Then I need to get a serve. Oh, then I get cooked from a bunch of little Coca-Colas because I need to put the lids on. And the lids on went instantly. I just clicked them on like that now. I now understand why my trainers or just people trying to help me would feel partially frustrated, because it took me 4 seconds to put up one lid on. I got 4 seconds of that. When now I just go, now I see why they're just put it on. I'm it still was kind of frustrating and annoying to hear that though, or just sad. But yeah, I'm still really lucky to have good managers too. No, I could have worse, and now I see why people complain. Ever since I started working 2 weeks in, now I see why people complain about their managers. It's not even I am a very patient, loving person, and even I can feel frustrated at my managers and feel prideful and think I can do better than them. But man, I don't think I could train better than them unless I worked for 2 years and had experience. But I don't think I could. Anyways, yeah, that's what happens when you pray. It just works. Just works. Ah! If you are struggling, pray to God. Pray to God. And it may take him a couple of days. You may need to go through that suffering so it can build you up. Now, something I'm kind of remembering is, if you pray to be in God's will and you strive, doesn't that mean from whatever happens beyond that is essentially God's will? Because if it were God's will to answer your prayers in a moment's time because that was the most beneficial thing for you, wouldn't he have? So I'm gonna have to ask my pastor that. Like, obviously it's not like bad to think about, but I'm just curious, like, what their perspective is on that. If they 100% agree, if they have an example on one time where that's actually not the case. Anyways, yeah, I got work in 45 minutes. Let's do it. And yeah, I gotta get locked in on my high ticket sales and dialing and stuff. Yeah.